Hi, Michelle Troxel here. I learned some really important lessons this week, and I'd really like to share them with you. I think that you're going to get something out of them as well. So, the first one that I learned this week was create before consume. And what this means is when you get up in the morning, instead of picking up your phone and looking at your Facebook or your Instagram feed or your YouTube feed, the best thing to do is to do your own creation first. This is powerful for a lot of reasons, but the first is if you're like me, you can get sucked into that rabbit hole and you go one place, then you're another place. And before you know it, you have had hours that passed by and you haven't done your own work. So that's the first reason. The second reason that this is super important is because you are less likely to be comparing yourself with others if you do your own creation first. This has been hugely beneficial in my life because as much as I love to say that I am unique and I know that, and I know I need not compare myself with anyone else, I am human. So it does happen. And I cannot tell you how freeing this has been to be able to make sure that that is my first intention, is to do my own creation in the morning. Another reason that this is important is because if whatever happens during the day, you have already done your work. If you are like me, you are being bombarded with texts and replies and phone calls and family things and other things that tend to take priority over our own business when this is paying the bills. So let's get real. We need to be doing our own work first before anything else. That way it's done. And then whatever happens during the day, you can keep creating if you want, or you can start consuming other people's content. You can start learning new things, going on different people's podcasts, which I absolutely recommend. But the first lesson that I learned this week was to create before consuming. The second one is the power of purpose. When we know beyond a shadow of a doubt what our purpose is in creating whatever it is we're creating, or going to our job, or doing whatever it is that we are doing, when we know what that purpose is, that purpose can help us get through any challenges that we're having in getting that work done. When we don't know what that purpose is, or if you want to think of it this way, you can even think of it as your intention. What is your intention? If you're going to your job, what is your purpose in your job? What is your intention in that day? What do you intend to be doing? What are your tasks? Yes, but more importantly, not even those tasks. What are the purpose of those tasks? Say you're a case manager. Your purpose is to help your clients. Basically, that's the purpose of a case manager, is to help your clients to get whatever it is that they need, whether it be finding out about resources, leading them to another support, or helping them to find what those supports are. That is the purpose. So those two lessons were hugely powerful to me this week. But another one, and I know I spoke about this in previous videos, was the power in numbers, and knowing that you do not have to do this alone. You don't have to do anything alone. And there really is power in people. So if you are in a people business, know that there is power in your people. Do not forget this for a minute. You may be in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. If you have people that you're working with, those people are powerful to you and you are to them. So don't isolate. And I'm really good at doing this. And I'm an introvert by nature, but when I know my purpose, I'm able to step out of my comfort zone and I am able to reach out. And through the years, I've learned that there are a lot of things that do require me speaking with other people. One of them is this, of course, if this was my dream, which it is, This does require me speaking to people. This requires me to be transparent in what is my purpose in doing this, and also to get feedback from other people, to bounce ideas off of other people. When I have all these ideas running around in my head, oh my gosh, they can definitely be doing some somersaults and you don't even know what else. But if I just keep them running around in my head and I don't speak about them out loud or speak about them to someone else, that's all they are. It's just ideas running around my head, and they're not coming into fruition because I can have amazing ideas, but I don't always know the best way to get them into action. And that is where power in the people comes into play. So another lesson that I've learned this week is power in authenticity. And what this means to me is there is such power in knowing, one, what your purpose is, and then two, speaking that purpose. You're speaking it out to your people, you're speaking it out to the universe. And when you're holding back because you're afraid of what someone might think or what someone might say or write online, that is not being authentic. And let me tell you, when this came to me this week, I realized that, oh my gosh, this is why it can sometimes take me a few hours to write a post. What the heck? Or a response to someone else's post. That is not like rocket science. It should not take a few hours, but because I am me, I can second, third, fourth guess myself. And oh my gosh, how does it sound? What are people going to think? Are they going to understand what I'm saying? Because I know that I can talk in circles, and that's just fine because the people that get me, and the people that don't. Some will, some won't. So what? So I hope you're hearing my heart here. These are some lessons that I learned this week, and I wanted to share them with you because when I learned these and internalized them, this was freedom to me, freedom to be myself, to speak my truth, and to speak my purpose, and to bring it out so that I can serve others by doing this, because that is my purpose. So I hope you have gained something from this. Leave a comment if this has spoken to you. Leave a comment and tell me what things you've learned this week. I absolutely am interested to learn this because this is what this is all about. So take a minute, subscribe to my channel, let me know what other things you'd like to learn about, and I really appreciate you. So you take care and have an amazing day.